So what's the difference between passion and hustle/grind? I've had a few questions about this because, after all, I own the company Hum Over Hustle. And people have asked, well, what is hum? I know what hustle is, but what is hum? Again, hum is that sweet spot within us. And it's a musical term because we are more musical than anything else. What we're made of, the very substance, is rhythmic, it's frequency, it's energy, and it's waveform brought into matter called a body. And so when I say hum, it really comes from this idea of when you hum along in life, and when you're literally humming, you're internally singing, and it carries a resonance that's like a tuning fork that draws things to you magnetically rather than trying to forcefully get them from the outside in. So in essence, you're operating from the inside out, and that's where the greater power is. That's where greater substance is of who we are. So hum over hustle. Hustle is grind. We all know what that is. Hustle is, I'm trying to make something happen because I don't see it happening. The world tells me that I have to grind it out, work my butt off, put in the hours, put in the 10,000 plus hours to be a master at something, and you know the rest, right? So this came about really through a passion of mine, seeing so many people that were getting burned out, worn out, even taking their own lives because of the grind and the hustle. You know what it's like. Perhaps you're suffering from this right now, and you're putting in so many hours, you don't have time for fun, relaxation, your family, things that really matter to you, because you're grinding so hard. Now, I know you can get some things, you can get material things all day long when you grind it out and you pound it out, and you're working X amount of hours, you have a business going, or perhaps you've climbed the corporate ladder and you're making, over 6 figures, or you're in a business for yourself and you're starting to see some cash flow. But at what cost? That's the question. But at what price do we pay from hustling our brains out? I have discovered there's a higher way of living. There's a more effortless flow and way of existence. And that is to bring our tone into the alignment of authenticity of who we really are. So tone is everything in this life. It really is. Tone from voice inflections, but also tone that we carry in our body. Oftentimes people don't listen to their whole bodies. They just listen to, maybe they'll have a gut sense, they'll have an intuitive sense of something and leading them somewhere, and then it works out supernaturally or naturally. Synchronicities take place. But most of the time, people don't listen to their full body like a tuning fork, because that's what it is. It literally is a tuning fork. And when we're tuning in to the frequencies around us, remember, we're matter made from energy. Our bodies are slowed down frequencies. So there's energy spinning around us all the time. We have this vortex inside of us and around our lives that we can't see. Some call it the spirit realm, some call it the field, some call it the codex, whatever it may be. So to keep it simple, there is stuff flying by us and going around us all the time, constantly, meaning energies and frequencies. And so when we tune in to, let's say, the frequency of abundance, when it's just hovering outside of us and we're not seeing it, we're seeing scarcity. When we tune into that, that's called passion versus hustle. So hustlers can still tune into it, but they have to force and grind and push and work their brains out to get there. Oftentimes they can just hit it by accident and they just think, oh yeah, it was all my effort that did that, right? But if we want to do this on purpose with effortless flow and without working for it, then what we do is we tune in to the play frequency. That means anytime I engage in play and have fun and enjoy life, even if life sucks all around me, if I do it on purpose in the littlest ways, say, for example, man, something bubbles up in you, you're just like, I feel like going and having an ice cream. Let's just say if you like ice cream. That is fun and play. All right, even in the smallest sense. So you go do that. You follow your highest excitement. You go do it. And in that moment, what you're doing is the tuning fork is going woo, 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 and it's starting to vibrate with the fun and the play and the frequency of starting to go into abundance, because when play is engaged, then we move more towards abundance. And then something can collapse in on you of a blessing. Say you're believing for a bill to get paid. You're believing for some money to come in to pay something off, or just to get something nice like a home, or your business to thrive, whatever. That's part of it, because what we do is we switch gears into laughter, fun, and play, having an ice cream, so to speak, or going to a park, or going to the river, going to the beach, going to the mountains, whatever it is for you. It's different for everyone. Then we tune our tuning fork into that area, that arena. We're starting to hover around that abundance frequency. And then when we stay there, we practice staying there. It takes practice staying there. Then all of a sudden we start seeing divine synchronicities collapse in and around us. It starts to overtake our life. We become a magnet, in other words. That is passion, my friends, versus hustle. Hustle is resistance. Passion is non-resistance. Passion, I can be passionate about some cause in the world. I want to help, women become unoppressed, or I want to start a business to really encourage other young entrepreneurs to see that they too can do it. There's a million different things that's in your heart, right? That you love, and that you can find a service in to help others in humanity, right? To make the world a better place. That's what this is all about. In fact, I would challenge anyone to say that when they ask, well, what is life about? I'd say it's just about having fun. And as long as it doesn't hurt anybody, it doesn't defile your spirit, meaning that having fun isn't going out and watching porn for 24 hours a day. It may seem like that to you if you're one of those people, but it hurts somebody. Women are getting hurt. Men are getting hurt. Emotionally and spiritually in that industry. They're taking their lives at record numbers. So, and it also destroys families. It destroys people. It destroys their soul. So whenever you're not hurting someone and it's not doing any harm to society, then that's fun, right? So when you're having fun, that's what this is life about. Why? Because then it displays love to people. And we're here to learn to love. We're here to release love. We're here to unveil love. And in the midst of it, play and fun and enjoyment and excitement. You may not agree with that, because all you've seen is tragedy and survival, fight, flight, and freeze for most of your life. But this is why it's so crucial for you and I to make this shift now. We are in a new era. I say we are in a new Edenic era, meaning we are returning back to our original design internally. We are retuning to our original harmonics. We're retuning to the original sound and song within us. That is the song of freedom, the song of absolute joy and bliss. Now, for some, it takes a long time or a lifetime. For others, we can collapse time and do it right here, right now, so that we can engage that passion and get out of the hustle and grind. When we remove ourselves from hustle and grind, guess what happens? We start to enjoy life. Ask the billionaires out there. Ask the millionaires. Anybody that's wealthy around you. What does it cost them by way of relationships and their family structure and their own health by hustling and grinding 16, 18 hours a day? If you're in passion, it's not work. It is effortless flow. Remember that. Okay, I hope that helped. Click on the subscribe button if this has encouraged you in any way, and we'll see you on the next Hum Over Hustle moment.